So you guys, I've been running a tremendously successful crypto alerts Telegram group for about the past year. Some of our recent alerts, such as Sand and Mana, jumping 200 to 500% in just a week alone. Now, if you don't know me, I've been in the stock market since 2005. That's almost 17 years. But recently I've transitioned into crypto, but I still have a really successful trading education business in the stock market world. And today we're bringing on two of my top students who now run the stock trading branch back in North America. We're now starting our very own stock trading alert service called Elite Stock Trade Alerts. All right, guys, back again. Super excited to get this stock alert service out because at the end of the day, that's what a lot of people want. They want their handheld. They want to be guided. They want profit targets. They want stop losses, and they want to know which stocks are presenting the greatest opportunities today. And with about 12,000 stocks listed on the American exchanges, very difficult to find which is the best. It's like trying to find a needle in the haystack. So today, Matt and Evan are both coming on, who are both back in North America. For me, I'm in Bali, so it's a little bit more difficult for me to trade the stock market anymore because it's like 10:30 p.m. open time in the market. So now I've shifted my focus into crypto, but we're using similar strategies. And so as I've had a lot of success with the crypto alerts, we decided, hey, let's start bringing this same exact service and the same kind of business model back into our stock market service at Iconic Traders. And that's what we're going to talk about today with Evan and Matt, how exactly that works, how is this going to benefit you, and how this is going to give you the ability to not have to sift through 12,000 stocks every day and get alerts direct to your phone on Telegram. And there's also a desktop app for Telegram, which is going to give you the best stocks to pick, going to give you profit targets, going to give you stop losses, and exactly where the entry prices are on this actual service. So Evan, why don't we just get started and kind of give us a little detail about how this is going to operate with the new Elite Stock Pick service?
Yeah, definitely. So basically in front of you, this is exactly what you're going to get whenever you join and hop into the Telegram. And essentially what we try to do is lay out everything from entry area, stop loss, profit targets. We segregate it into 3 different profit targets so we can scale out on the way up. We lay out orders. We even tell you how much really sizing to go in, anywhere from day trade longs, swing trade longs, day trade shorts, swing trade shorts.
We're doing shorts as well.
Yep. So
Great.
shorts,
so
it's really,
for you guys don't know, shorting is when stocks go down. And a lot of people don't realize how much money you can make when you learn how to actually short. And probably the last like 6 to 7 years of my career in trading the stock market was all making money going short. And at the end of the day, that's where most of the professional traders make money, is going short, because anybody can learn how to buy low and sell high. The difficult thing is learning how to make money when markets are going down or when stocks are going down. So it's great to see that we have that service implemented here.
Yep. Stocks take the stairs up and the elevator down. That's always the saying. So they drop a lot quicker than they go up, which is why, we really wanted to incorporate some of our strategies into this service. And Matt and I, for those of you who have been in Iconic, we've been trading together on the phone every morning, and we really learned to trade a consistent system. And we actually just did a beta run with Elite Stock Alerts, and it's been, the feedback has been fantastic. So let a couple people in for free, and the feedback we've got is amazing from this. What we really try to do is take our thought process that, is in turn years and years of Fusa's strategies, experience, and everything, package it together, and with our own little twist on it, spit it out right here for you guys in a very digestible format that you can follow along. So we're not really scalping stuff. We're not pumping low floats. It's a mixture of large caps. We even have signals on Apple, Netflix, Nvidia, big names like that, all the way down to your gapper of the day, like this one, EVAX, which was a gapper from a few days ago. And
yeah, why don't you break down the EVAX trade alert that just went out?
Yeah, definitely. So entry area is 1573. Stop loss was 1473, and basically it lays out the profit targets, 1, 2, and 3, like I said before. Sizing, now we don't like to, again, we're not pumping a low float. We're not telling you to go full deep into your account and blow all your size on one trade. This mover was pretty erratic pre-market. It was pretty crazy during the open too. So we said half size is definitely more than enough on this. There's a lot of range on the stock and a lot of potential for it. So we basically walk you through everything. We say entry area because once we put it out, we like to give a little bit of a room for someone if trading and they don't see the signal pop up for 30 seconds or a minute, it's not gone.
Yeah.
The trade opportunity is not gone. And we trade highly liquid names. There's volume. There's enough liquidity for everyone to take off the table. Basically, if you look at it here, everything's time stamped, right? We can't escape that. It's all 100% time stamped. Entry area, stop loss, right? So EVAX had a nice pop. We said let it dip. If you didn't get in, no problem. It had about a 10, 15 cent pop, retraced, and crazy stock. Hence why we said to go half size. We explained the rationale. Anytime we make an adjustment on a trade, anytime that we recommend half size, quarter size, or full size, we tell why, we tell what the setup is. So you're learning along with taking the trade. And then as you can see here, right, 11.13, hit the first target, 11.13, we move the stop up. So as the stock moves in your direction, we like to control risk. We like to hug it. We like to make as many trades, leg off at the first target and move the stop to break even. So you have a stress-free trade. That's really how you scale your account. And, we make trade adjustment here, move stop to break even. You can see there 2 minutes later, free trade now, hit the other profit target and finally hit the next one. So everything's in real time. It's showing you what's going on and how we trade our system in real time. You're not betting on Matt. You're not betting on me. You're betting on a clear system that's worked for decades, really. You're not putting your faith in us as traders. We trade a system. It's like we're trading an algorithm. What the entry is, the entry is. What the stop is, that's what the stop is. You can see if we edit a message, we don't edit messages. Once it's out there, it's out there, and we're very confident in our plays. We've had quite a few good plays. I'll kind of bring some little highlights over here. This one was on Microsoft. This was maybe these are 1 minute candles right here. So about a half hour, nice 2 points intraday on that one. This one overnight, we take the trades as well because we're trading them. We use interactive brokers for some of our swings. This was an overnight one on IIVI. $4 grand on that. This was a really nice one. GTII was a pretty quick couple days, 72% gain on this thing, all time stamped everything. Another one was Pepsi, quick little, this is a scalp for us, 35 minutes, a nice point and some change there. It's another one IIVI, but another one here is, someone that is trying to do this part-time. This is perfect for you too, because we literally tell you this is a swing short. We're supposed to be in this for multiple days. And Harley Davidson, this one was, $5.20 on the underlying stock over the course of about a week or two. So You set it, everything, forget it, throw your orders out and walk away.
No, it's definitely a game changer. This isn't a service that I was providing when I was basically heading up the trading operations, Iconic Traders. And now Matt, with you basically being the head trader at Iconic Traders, what do you think is kind of the biggest benefit? Because I know when you came in as a student, I don't even know how many years ago that was now, maybe 3 or 4, I can't remember.
The biggest benefit, there is a big group of people that aren't necessarily going to have the time to go through the course and sit there and take the time to learn. They have day jobs. But what I like about this system is everything's tradable on Robinhood. So even if you can't short on Robinhood, you can buy puts. So when we're shorting Pepsi or we're shorting Apple or whatever we throw out there, or CCL, which is like one that I trade, you can just buy a put. You can buy a contract on it. Robinhood allows you to do, and up in Canada, Wealthsimple is the Robinhood of Canada. So, the biggest question that me and you always get asked, Boost, is, what stock or what crypto, what coin should I buy? I had a good run last year with penny stocks. I have a fairly large Telegram for just free research on the penny stocks. And I thought this was like, you've seen what you did with the Krypton or the Wolf Alerts. They can sit there on their phone. They see the alert come in. They open Robinhood. They type in the trade, they put everything in, and they kind of set it, forget it. And this is great for swing trading. Also, most of the trades that we spit out are swing trades. So they're not really high stressful trades. The one thing I can say is we give you the formula to make money. So if you don't make money, it's not on us, it's on you, because we literally tell you where to stop out on the stock. And we tell you when we stop out on the stock. If the stock hits our stop, then we stop out. The great thing that me and Evan are very good at is updating. So when we take profit, we automatically move our stop loss to our entry. If you hit TP1, you take your stop loss, you move it to your entry, it's a free trade. You're guaranteed to make a quarter or a third profit on whatever position size you have. To date, we're about 85% accurate, which, that's about my trading record. Keep in mind, I trade the same group of stocks continuously, so I have kind of a understanding of how they move, but Evan trades all different stocks. So between the two of us having an 80%, you're getting 2 minds here. You're not just getting one, which is really good. I know with you, Foos, it's all you doing the Krypton and the Wolf Alerts. And so, there is 2 of us that are spitting out information to you guys in this group. So we built this for the passive investor, the guy that wants to make some money in the stock market. Because I think since March of 2020, there's been 3 times as many stock accounts open than there was all time before.
I mean, when you see Coinbase and Robinhood competing for the top downloaded app in the entire world in the Apple App Store, it's just crazy. Everybody wants a piece. Problem is, there's going to be so many people that lose money that are downloading these apps because they have no idea what they're doing. There's no guidance. There's no structure. So I think providing this kind of service is something that not only everybody wants it, it's something that I didn't have, it's something that you didn't have, it's something that Evan didn't have when we were being brought up in the educational process. But I do think it's important that you do get your ass handed to you several times in the stock market, because you might take one of these alerts and be like, oh, they put a stop here, but then it goes back to your stop. You're like, well, maybe it's going to bounce. And then it doesn't bounce. And then you take a massive loss. And you have to take those massive losses to actually learn anything, because you literally have to think like a robot. You have to have zero emotion. And that's basically what this gives you, is a set of guidelines and principles based on price targets. It's as clear as day: buy here, sell when it gets to these profit targets, or sell out if we're wrong. That's something that I think people have a lot of difficulty with. In addition, a lot of people think you buy at one price and you sell at one price. You don't. A lot of times you have to take a little piece off here because maybe this is top, maybe it's not. Take a little piece off if it goes up higher. If it keeps going higher, you're always taking off 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%. You always need to be locking in profits because you never know how high it's going to go. Or there's so many times when I've been trading and I've had, a solid $5,000 profit on a trade, and it potentially turns into a loss. I could probably make, $50,000 on all these tiny little trades if I would have just took 25% off and then move my stop up to break even, as opposed to thinking, well, my profit target never got hit because I put it up way too high. That's why you have to have multiple profit targets, which is like what you guys are doing. I give between 1 to 5 profit targets on my crypto alerts, and it looks like you guys are mostly doing about 3. You can't just have one profit target. It's just stupid. It doesn't make any sense at all.
I always teach, let your winners win. And that's what I learned from you, Foos. Me and you had pretty in-depth conversations of it's not hard to get into a trade. It's hard to get out of a trade. If you can take that thought process of getting out of a trade and split it into 3 or 4, where it's okay, hey, I've taken a little bit off the table, but I still have more left to go. If it hits the 3rd profit target and continues to go on after that, I never get mad at that anymore, because I'm okay, I fulfilled the full length of my capability of this trade. The times that it doesn't go to that endpoint, probably 2 or 3 to 1. We do it our way, take some profit the first time, the second target. Most of the time, it very seldom hits the 3rd target. So if you're going to sit there and wait for the 3rd target to take your profit, you're not doing yourself any justice. And saying what I said about the Robinhood thing, if you are a day trader and you have a trade zero account, or if you're with if you're over PDT, we are spitting out trades that you guys can take with your brokers. You're able to take those trades with us side by side as we're taking them too.
Yeah. And a tweet that I sent out: start focusing on not losing as opposed to winning, and watch what happens in your trading account. That's what people need to focus on, is, okay, how do I not lose? Because losing is extremely easy. Winning is pretty fucking hard. What's happening? You can't predict anything. It's really just setting up a trading plan and managing, okay, how am I going to not lose on this trade? And that's where most people lose focus, is they get the greed. How much money are you going to make? And you start fantasizing, oh, if it goes this, I'm going to make this much money. You can't fantasize about it. You've got to fantasize, okay, what if it goes up 1% from here? I need to lock in at least some gain or something. But I think this is just a game changer and something that's highly beneficial, and would be highly beneficial to me when I was getting started. And now it's something I'm providing at not only for the crypto, but now we're doing it with the elite stock trader alert. So I'm super pumped to get this started. So Evan, why don't you show everyone the website and how they can get started if they want to join up?
Yeah, so a little bit about what you'll be getting is you're going to be getting anywhere from 2 to 3 signals per day. So it's coming from, a lot of our algorithms that we reference, a lot of our scanners that we reference, as well as both of our mines and the system that, again, has been working for decades for hundreds of traders, as you guys know, if you follow, Krypton and Iconic and everything we have going on. So 2 to 3 per day sent straight into Telegram. So a desktop application like you just saw on my screen, or a phone application as well. So everything gets pinged right there, easy access. Again, exact levels that we're looking at to entry, stop out, trailing targets, everything's dynamic. So we even will move the profit target sometimes if the stock dictates that. If it sits and consolidates for an hour, we might move it up, we might move them down. Just depends on whatever the black and white system is telling us at that given time right in front of us. So we also send some nice market updates, especially if we're swinging stuff. We tell you, hey, we're running into earnings. That's been something these past few weeks. And also FOMC, we like to go all cash before FOMC really drops and they start to talk over there at the Fed. So everything, like I said, is very dynamic. It's what professionals look at. It's what you need to really do to not only grow your account, but protect it in the same sense. So we're giving a couple days for free whenever you join up. Just so you can check it on out. It's going to be $47 a month after that, which, as you know, one of our, if you took EVAX for even 50 shares, won about 5 points. That makes everything 5 times over. So
super excited to get this out. I know a lot of you guys, all you really care about is alerts. That's even people that join up in any of my programs. All they want to know is, Foos, what are we buying today? Where are you taking your profit? And where are you putting your stop loss? And so that's exactly what we're providing today with Elite Stock Alerts. There's going to be a link below, $47 a month with a free 3-day trial to get started in EliteStockAlerts.com. You're going to get your buy alerts, you're going to stop losses and your profit targets. Going to give you an exact system, easy to follow strategy to get started. And then on top of that, guys, if you want to actually learn our system, learn our strategy, we also provide an immense 90-day mentorship program at iconictraders.com. That's going to be me doing a lot of teaching online in a 25-hour course. And then we have Matt and Eben who are going to be doing live mentoring as well with you guys throughout the 90-day program. So that's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in today, guys. Check it out below. Links below to get started with Elite Stock Alerts today.